And we are back with episode 28. I know what episode we're on now. And it's a wonderful feeling to know. I'm looking at my true placements. I'm not really too sure what the fudge is going on here. You're probably coming down south. That I'll expect. These are the closing times of the fourth year. The third. I think we're going to carve our way to Paris and then more or less call it time. Oh, this was Napoleon's army. My agent killed Napoleon. I'll say we get to Paris and then that's probably roughly it for us. Meaning it for the campaign. Not too sure what Spain's going to do. I don't want Spain to reinforce anybody. You got some monsoons, we've got 3 sets of water tube. We've got £12 now. Yeah, just sometimes. I didn't press start on my thingy blob. If my phone wants to unlock, enter pin to enable fingerprint. What? Just. I both love this phone and get annoyed at it work at the same time. It's not even that decent a phone. I used to have a really shit like HTC. I think it was the 610. This is a budget phone for a short while, and as soon as I brought that, or not really as soon as I brought that, like a month or two after I brought that, I got really back into phone technology again. I was like, whoo! And then I was like, oh, I got a shit phone though. So that didn't really go down too well. But sadly, I still worked to a budget, so I sort of looked around to what I got, and I got the Motorola G5 Plus. It's quite a similar upgrade from the standard G5, and for the basic phone, it's still pretty good. The only thing that it really compromises on is the processor. I think it's a 580 rather than a 610. I don't really remember phone processors. It's been a long time since I've actually looked at it again now that I started speaking all about it. Talking out my ass. Slightly older Snapdragon chipset. But I still got 1080 screen. Good everything else. Build quality, I think, is one of the downsides to it. I think it's still more of a passive build, but then save myself a couple hundred quid by not getting a metal phone and get a £60 case, which is decent. I'm whittering on about bullshit. Let's talk about Napoleon, because we're fighting. And it's nice and snowy. The Russians have already won. I highly doubt we're going to be lucky enough to set up and be in it. Where is the there? I was going to say, we have just set up and be in range there, albeit slightly on a downhill slope. Up here would probably be the better option, and if I do position myself up here, this is where you guys like to be out of range. I could set up my cavalry, these guys, cannons like this, and ready to fire. Stay hidden. Bring my bulk troops up on the left hand side along the horse artillery. So the horse artillery up along this side. It's going to bring all these guys around in range of this artillery. Yeah, we could be doing alright. Not too sure if these trees will impede too much, but I'm sure it's okay. Alright. Attack force. Increase the front. Followed by these wonderful troops. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I want these to stay here to attack the ones which are going to pull around. Might be beneficial. Keep one beside. I can always move them up and reinforce it if I want to. I don't know if I really need that long a line. We'll have you in the front. I'll have the non-ranked one as the reinforcement. We keep some troops. We're all going to do all the important ones. So we start the battle. We'll start with troops. You guys up on the flank. Followed by 4 troops. Bring you guys up like this. I'm pretty sure that was the plan. As well. Probably shouldn't have all my troops being sent that way. I'll just keep 2 here with them. These guys are that way, but these would be better suited to go over. We can actually use our guns a lot easier. Since you're a line infantry, you can navigate through the buildings a lot easier. Yep, that's kicked off as well as one expected. Are you just charging it with a film? Yes. Yes, you are. Right. On this side, I can imagine this being where my bulk is, me being quite neglected. It's cool news. That's what I did. So, I'm going to make sure I repeat that now. Bring you around a couple of reinforcements to it. We've got that fire there. We've got you setting up like here. Main guy's going to be building. General, I'm behind the building. So we've got a pretty decent setup. Just get rid of the old guard.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir. Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Yeah. It's like a drone school in Star Trek, and then one thing comes to Iraq and all these drones start to die. You're gonna fucking die now. Holy shit. Off the wall. Alright, there we go. You're engaged a bit now. But, oh wait a minute, we're live to be released and spread, yeah? Oh my god. So the plan currently, I don't know if I actually said this a minute ago, I forgot pretty quickly, is to march into Paris, kind of destabilize France from its European hotspot, and probably end the campaign for Russia there, because we hit supreme victory, or admittedly, slightly backhanded way to the Austrians, but fuck it, we're Russia. What are you gonna do? No reflection to my beliefs in real life, but out of coffee as well. Oh, we don't need cannons. We'll repair it. We're on the front lines, I guess. I had another army somewhere. You. Not too sure what I'm gonna want to do, to be honest. Because they've got a relatively large army here. You've mainly got crap all there. Could bring you back, hit this army, know it's safe, come down south against you. What else have we got here? Got the army there, we need to be careful of these two areas here. Could actually just bring these guys against it. They won't win. Oh no, they probably will. We've got a lot of men there. We can bulk mass and push. I doubt Austria's going to want to actually have some form of peace, really? Peace. Oh no, they accepted it. Do you reckon they'll be up for trade? Oh, you are up for trade. Okay. You've tactically withdrawn because I forgot I was marching to you, but we're going to go straight to France. I'm not entirely sure why I requested peace. Trying to think about this in my head, I'm like, why did I actually request peace? I should at least took Munich and Bavaria, because on the map that would be a nice little green spot, and then Austria would just be confined to like pretty much where Romania is. I think Romania is more. No, it's not. Alright. I'm sure Romania's around here in real life. I'm trying to think to myself now. I'm sure it's. Oh, don't worry about that. I'm having a momentarily brain fry of geography. But I don't have to worry about the Austrian troops. This army that I had can go straight to France. I did actually have a broken building somewhere. Is it just the one? Yeah. I've got so much. Oh, I can't repair it. There's no point dismantling it either. I still find it funny how everyone's hostile because I obviously did the backhand to Austria. But we're making up for it. Britain went to declare war on me because Britain's weakness are legendary. And even then they didn't do fuck all. I know what I'm on. Still forgotten. Probably on normal because I've got to change it. Yeah. Exactly my words, Adrian, man. I believe that is it for this turn. I should really bring up my army list. Look at ones being led by an actual person and then debate what to do with said person. Do we need your army here anymore? It was only here really to pretend us defect. Fuck me. Protect ourselves against Austria. I'll wait a couple turns, let them get healed, get a few militia forces in there. Throw the militia army in there. I don't think Austria would declare war with me. I'd hit them too hard. For them to be like, you know what, let's have another go against this Russians. What's the worst that can happen right now? You'll get fucked, mate. It will take a short while for Vienna to be happy under Russian rule. It being a capital city, you know. Oh. I must be talking out my ass. Fuck all happened in that. It's just my army got moved out the way slightly. They're like, we will accept
ruling classes have written a letter of demands to your...
Nosies. Hungry, come on, bro Malones. Let's just throw in that. Be happy. Nah, don't be happy. Be oppressed. Money from the Russians. Nah, where was that army I had marching to? Not there. Fuck's sake. Ba-ba-da-ba-bam. Do we even remember who was controlling that army? I know I clicked on fleets. Be you. Good, so you're marching too, buddy. You can go in there first. You can't go in there. That would be a good little defensive place to hold. Alright, I'm just going to zoom out. Look at it properly. Workmen can strike Austria, not too surprised. Yeah, I don't care about that at the moment. Recruitment report. Brandenburg's got a couple. What the fuck is Boston? Oh, yeah. It'll take too long to build an army up from there. I've got this army. What are you doing? Why have I got a small battalion here? Well, no one's in fucking Venice, so let's marchy march. Quite a few things, there'll be rallied by that one person. Oh, okay. They've got a large recruitment scheme coming on, so we'll sit in there for a bit. There we went. We will have no need to sit in there. You go inside there. You were trying to make your way up around here for some reason. You come down and reinforce this army, because then we can hit Vienna together with that. The army that was here I don't have to worry about because it's technically withdrawn back. We had peace for that half a turn. I'm sure I had an army marching on France. Man, my brain is fucking shocking. I think that was you who I decided to declare war. Assholes. Ruined my plan entirely. If I bring new troops out, are you just gonna have a big shit? Maybe. There we go, and then that'll be built. Alright, we'll wait until it's finished supplying the armies, and then we've got another force to bring down to help fight everyone. This is currently our little hotspot. I haven't even checked about infrastructure in ages. I don't know if Britain actually decided on the war. I should have checked that. I don't think Britain would have declared war on me. We've broken our alliance. They wouldn't handle it twice.
Rioting has broken out in this region as the lower orders have become too unhappy. You must either appease the rioters by lowering taxes, or send in the troops to put them down. Whatever you do, act quickly before the riot becomes a rebellion.
I can get cavalry. Decent cavalry. What are we missing in the army? We've got like open spot for 5 more things. What do we have? I think we're lacking in cannons. Probably ground troops I can do with more as well, so I'll probably invest in some of the Jaegers. But I'm way in Austria. Is there actually any point investing in Jaegers when you're back here? You're not going to get into any heavy fights, are we? Could just stockpile a fuck ton of militia. Keep the peace when I move out. So if I got all my armies travelling west, I didn't need to worry about being attacked because they have to march through my actual army first. Oh, I got a new spy. Let's rock and roll. If I can also click on the spy. The Russians are getting their spies up. That will be finished at the same time, and then that could be an army we can actually move out decently. Oh shit, the bed. Who's this? Oh my god, I'm Bohemia. Oh. And I just spent all my cash. Probably going to be some Austrian spy. I want all of them in there, I just wanted that one dude. But we need to keep an eye on this. Yeah, I might as well add them into there so they can do something a little bit beneficial. Not entirely sure what I was doing that turn, to be honest. As I'm sure you're aware. Fucking hell, my back is killing me. My lower lumbar support.
Rebellions grow in strength over time, the more they are left unchecked. Always act quick.
Why don't be dealing with this shit? What do you even have? Fucking idiots. They're pretty decent as well. Fucking hell. Alright. Got a couple spy units. Can this army reinforce?
Мы победим! Мы восторжествуем! Победа за нами! Ожидаю дальнейших приказаний! Есть ваш покорный слуга!
Not what I suggest, mate.
Ура! Ура! Да, Ваше Величество. К вашим услугам, Ваше Величество. Марш!
Alright. I don't think that probably quelled the rebellion. I don't see any more Austrian flags in the land around Vienna. No, we should be okay. Why are you in my way? I'm going to quickly auto-resolve these. I lost 700 men.
Бойцы, вперед! Приготовиться к бою! Мы победили!
This is why you don't let the AI do anything. Alright, we have hit time. So I just really want to resolve those few things because I know next time I do stuff I'm going to forget. So what time is it? It's 5 to 12. I need to start thinking about getting ready for work. Get some food first. We're in no rush, are we? I've been Carpus. This has been episode 28. Yeah. Pretty sure that's the case. Fucking Austrians. You could be on the path of defeating France, but nope. You assholes come back. They're in quite a nice little position actually. If I owned my own land, this is quite nice. You're blocked between mountains, dense forests, and a few gaps you just have cities in for defence. It's a good way to look at life then. It'd be nice. I've been Carpus. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time.